You see things like this all over the place in Seoul. It's like a thing for tourists, but it's just a map, and it's a touchscreen map. It shows you where you're at, and sometimes you can move them around. And it shows you like restaurants and accommodation and just, you know, things like that. It's pretty cool. Seems like another one of those things that wouldn't work in the States because somebody would vandalize it. So here's some horse and buggy situation with lights on it. It's not bad. Oh, this last one down here, that's impressive. The horse doesn't seem happy, but damn. The Koreans are really proud of themselves and their culture and things they make, but they're not afraid to like enjoy things from other cultures. And this is a band from Mexico City playing salsa music. And there's a lot of people here that are just like here to kind of see what's what. And it's kind of cool to see that. There's something real weird about this. Now we've got a Mexican band in Korea playing a Korean song. This is not that odd of a scene in Seoul. He's drunk himself into quite an evening. And sometimes you gotta step up for the drunk guys. It's usually actually kind of uncommon. I mean, it's more common than it is in the States, but it's most of the time if you see somebody drunk, their buddy is with them, and they have a drunken buddy system that works pretty well here in Korea. But every once in a while, maybe his buddy is still in the bar or something, who knows. One of the things that's striking about Asia is just how safe things are, especially in cities and stuff. There's not really any ghettos. There's not really, not like what you think of in the States. It's not like gangs and things like that, like roaming the streets, like shooting each other for crack. All that doesn't really exist. So, like, I'm just kind of walking around down a dark alleyway at 10 o'clock at night, and there's not really anything to worry about except for getting hit by a motorbike. But you can hear them coming. It's strange. It's a lot different thought process than what you do have when at home. I mean, we live, between DC and Richmond, and if you wander around at nighttime in the streets in those cities, that's dangerous business. And if you're me and you wander around downtown Fredericksburg at night, you could get killed by a bum. So this is probably a lot safer than being home for me. So this big flat screen, touch screen computer thing is in the subway, and you can email off of your phone a photograph of yourself or of whatever to it, and then it puts it up in all the subway stations. And this thing actually also acts as a subway map. That you can just move around.
I guess it doesn't come in English.
Yeah, foreigners. There's a button for foreigners.
You are here.
You are here.
We are going there.
Route search. Anyway, it's just kind of interesting.
Oh, show the newspaper. Where's the newspaper?
Oh yeah, there's a newspaper on here somewhere.
Oh, maybe not.
Sometimes you see people reading it. Here you go. There's the weather.
I wanted to see what the weather was going to be like tonight.
And that's all of South Korea and the weather. You can get movies and sports and finance information, real estate information. Here's the newspaper. And it's not in English, but... Okay, so getting an Indian visa has been a big headache, and the fact that we need an Indian visa to get into Japan so that we can have a ticket to go to India after Japan and all this nonsense has been a big mess for us. But, I mean, it all worked out. Everything's fine. Aside from being expensive, everything went great. And we got an Indian visa. So, how exciting is that? We're going to India. Periodically, you see a little card that just is something that you would never see anywhere else. And from the front, it kind of just looks like a normal little car. When you come around to the back, it's kind of weird. It's got a trunk, but not a trunk. And it doesn't really say what it is anywhere on the car. It's just like a mystery. Katie's confused.
It looks like an Xterra mixed with a VW Bug.
Well, here you go, Kevin. This is the floor for the World Taekwondo headquarters. And we just kind of wandered in here, and there's nobody. The doors were just opened, and not really sure why we can just wander in here, but that's how it is. And this is what it looks like when it's empty. It's pretty amazing. Katie's on the green team, but I think I'm going to sit in the blue team. It's a little strange that you can just kind of wander around here. We were taking a picture like behind like the receptionist's desk, and we thought we were going to get in trouble because the security guard came up and he was like, "Oh, I'll take your picture with you for you, so both of you can be in it." This is pretty low security, but I suppose if you act a fool, you probably get your ass whooped. So the way this is laid out, this is the, main arena or whatever, and then you come directly outside and there's offices, and that's the vice president's office, and he's having a meeting in there with some people. He's peaced out. Rush hour in Seoul can get the main lines of the metro system a little bit on the busy side, but this is the worst I've seen it in the week and a half, 2 weeks we spent in Seoul. So they've got their traffic situation in pretty good shape. It's about 5 o'clock or whatever, so everybody's getting off work. So it's not uncommon, you're walking along the ground and there's all these flyers, and yeah, it's like you go in there and you get you some business. And we are collecting flyers for Jesse.
Jesse's gonna love this one.
Jesse's gonna love that business. This is the world famous waffle lady, and her waffles are delicious. And her Sailor Moon with the boobs is delicious. This is all the fillings.
감사합니다. Very good.
So this is our last night in Korea, and it's kind of sad. It's been pretty cool here, and we've had a chance to see a lot of the country because we've been here for a month and a half or something. So it's a little bit of a bummer to be leaving, but we went and we got some of Katie's favorite chicken.
Oh god, it was freaking delicious. I'm really sad to be leaving that chicken hoff and maybe never coming back. They have salt and pepper there, and I have not been in control of my salt and pepper consumption in a very long time, so it makes everything better.
Is that all you've got to say about Korea?
No. And then we went to the waffle lady, and the waffle lady gave us waffles with delicious icing in them. Oh, and that was really good. That's another thing I'm gonna miss. But most of all, Korea's really cute. And I imagine that Japan's gonna get much cuter, but everybody in Korea is real nice, and it's a real pretty culture. The people here look good. So it's gonna be sad to leave such good-looking, cute people. And all in all, I'd definitely come back to Korea.
Do some hiking?
And do some more hiking. Getting good at it.
You want to demonstrate?
I don't want to show them the robot.
Show them the robot. She robots up the hills.
I do it like the old ladies. I watched how the old ladies do it, and that's how they do it. So I just imitate them, and I seem to get a lot farther than trucking it. So.
Bye, Korea.
Bye, Korea.